Sure.
That's my song for you all.
You did it. Hi, everybody.
Testing. There we go.
Hi.
Did I? Yeah, Windows updated. Okay, yeah, figures.
Yeah, it's always audio when Windows updates.
Always audio. Let's go to the arcade and make sure I. Oh, jeez. Uh-oh, hang on. Hang on. Where's the?
Oh my
heads?
goodness! Look at you.
Let's see. CC head, hide, and you.
I was like, "There's 2 heads."
There we go.
You got a box.
I got a box. You know, when you think about it, I kind of am the box. Oh,
Zombie box.
I just realized I didn't actually configure the activation for this. Whoops. Hang on. Can I change it on the fly? Yeah, I can actually.
Yeah.
Do. Oh, hey, you can see that. That's weird. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Rook made a nice little avatar here that may not have some additional properties, or maybe it will. I don't know. I don't know what kind of game is this, other than we should take care of ourselves. Let's see what happens. There they are. The cat.
The cat.
The cat.
The cat.
That you may or may not be supposed to take home. It's like a Schrodinger's thing.
Yeah, I don't actually know what this game is going to be like. I was just asked to play it, and I was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I know nothing about this game either.
I've never even heard of it, so yeah.
Here we go. You're not having a great day as usual.
No.
Well,
Oh, can you see my cursor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it doesn't matter. Oh, great. It's the first time in a whole while you felt like going out. In the middle of your walk. Yeah?
is this the one where it's like, and then a stray cat girl is at your door, and then he freaks out?
Well,
Oh God, it might be.
if it is.
Find out.
Hey, Grant. But in the middle of your walk, it started to rain. Typical, but maybe this is just a sign that you should have stayed home today. Yeah, you can always try again tomorrow, right? You turn to head home when... Oh, what's that? Oh. Huh? What was that? There are only a few people around on the street. Makes sense due to the increase of missing persons around the area recently. Well, that and the weather. But none of them react to the sound at all. Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a dark, dingy alleyway. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward. The ground dampened by the rain makes your steps sound louder and more confident than you actually feel. Oh.
Hmm.
You can see my avatar doing the squinty eyes, and God damn it, I love it. Finally, the sound's source comes into view in the cold, dim light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, there's a cat. It's like me, but a void. Huh. Guess that should have been obvious. What else would it have been, right? It's an interesting looking... Is it? It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. What happened to me? I got cute. Hi, I'll eat it. It puts its front paws on the edge of the box and looks up at you.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, Rook made this for me. This is so cute. And it definitely knows it. I've never had much of an opinion one way or another about cats before. But if they're all like this one, it's a shock they haven't already found a way to rule the world. You don't think you'd mind bowing down to a feline overlord?
Oh God.
You look around the alley with a small frown. Who leaves cats in cardboard boxes these days anyway? That's like something you'd see in a Warner Brothers cartoon. Wouldn't they just jump out and leave the box eventually?
No, they love boxes.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Boxes are soft, and concrete is cold.
Yeah. The cat doesn't answer you. Obviously, it also doesn't do as you suggest and leave the box. It's just looking at you. As if waiting...
Menacingly.
Menacingly, as if waiting for you to make the next move.
Well,
chat.
you know what the game tells us what to do. The game says, do not take the cat home.
Well, I mean, I'm not supposed to.
Yeah.
I always do what I'm told. With a sigh, you take a decisive step back. As cute as the cat is, you really can't afford to be taking in a pet on a whim.
I was about to say, in this economy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's coming up soon, and your job doesn't exactly leave you rolling in the dough. You give the cat a sad nod. Sorry. Good luck out there, okay? You turn around and leave the cat and the alley behind. Rain's picking up.
Good ending.
Time to head home. Ending, not a fool. I knew it.
Oh.
Okay, well.
That's our stream. Wait.
You can hit the skip button to get right up to the choice again.
Well, of course I want to take a cat home. Why wouldn't I?
Yeah.
You know what? You reach into the box and pick up the cat, holding it out in front of you.
Why would you take the cat out of the box outside?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it wants to be held.
From experience, not usually.
Well, this is such a cool cat that it wants to be picked up and not be in a box.
Such a cool and not at all sinister cat.
Yeah.
Who loves being held.
Okay, to be fair, when Briscoe was a kitten, he loved it, and nowadays he tolerates it for about 2 minutes, and
Whoa.
then requests to go.
2 minutes. That's
Yeah.
good.
Wow.
I get about 3 seconds out of Lewis.
Somehow, my brother picked him up, and he fell dead asleep in his arms.
Oh my god.
And like, I mean, he was out, and he could not find a way of putting him down because he didn't want to wake him up.
Oh,
Yeah, that's how they get you. Different arms. That's all it took.
Move this here. Here we go. Why not? Oh my god. You're all alone, and, well, I'm kind of in the same boat myself, so... You bring the cat close. You didn't realize it was shivering until just then, but it slowly breathes easier as it presses into your chest. Oh. But that cat's favorite Trek is Living in a Box by the Bed, Living in a Box from their first album, Living in a Box. Okay, why not stick together, right? At least for a little while. Oh my god.
Oh, the purr sound.
You think a little while will probably be more like a day. You'll be responsible and take it to a shelter tomorrow, but for now, let's get you out of the rain, okay? Yeah, that's right.
Oh, this is not what happened with the cat that just, like, came into my house that one day.
Oh?
Do you not remember the black cat that I showed off, like, a couple years back?
Oh, vaguely. Why don't you tell the story again for chat, though?
Yeah, I will. So, like, I'm coming home from work, and it's like 10 o'clock at night, and I go into my house. Well, I go up to my door, and then a little teeny black kitty cat just comes up, little bell tinkling, on her neck. And I'm like, oh my goodness, hi kitty cat. Pet, pet, pet. Okay, I gotta go inside now. You go home. I open up the door, and she runs right on in. And I'm like, well, okay then. I guess I have this to deal with now. And so I get a can of tuna. I open it up. I put her in my bathroom and with the tuna, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go and get a litter box for safety's sake. Anyway, I can't go to Walmart, so I have to go to like a late night veterinarian spot, and I'm like, hey, random cat I found. You want to help me out with that? And they give me like, okay, yeah, here's a cardboard box with some cardboard litter thing in it, and say, cool, I'll bring her in tomorrow. So I do that. So she has a collar on, so she's obviously someone's pet. She is not chipped. She is not tattooed. So her owners were obviously irresponsible. And I'm just like, okay, well, I'll put some signs up. I do all the responsible things for the next couple of days. And I'm like, oh, I really like this cat, though. 'Cause she's adorable. Like, when she sees me staring, she gets right up into my face and, like, rubs faces on me. And I'm just like, oh my god, you're hungry, I get it. And for, like, 5 days, 5 glorious days, I have this little kitty. And she's the sweetest. And then I'm like, well, I gotta turn you in. My roommate is super allergic to cats. He's not in right now because he was, out visiting family. And then, a couple days afterwards, he's like, hey, have you seen the little cute, adorable black cat? I don't know, I'm like, yes. And he's like, I was thinking of grabbing her. Because she's always out and about. And keeping her? And I'm like, oh my god. I was very sad about it. The cat distribution system does indeed work.
Even if it's someone else's cat.
If you don't microchip your cat and you let your cat get outside, because this is the cat that was like let out to do its own thing. So, like, this was not responsible pet owner stuff. This was... I have an outside cat, and I'm not going to give a shit about this outside cat situation. If you have an outside cat, first off, don't. And second off, if it's not chipped, it's going to happen. Someone else is going to take your cat.
Hey, legitimate question. Has anyone ever had their veterinarian, like, bring up the chipping process?
I mean, so, like, I've only ever had a new pet, like a baby pet, once in my life, so I don't remember. You're not gonna chip a goldfish.
Well, no, you're not. But Briscoe is chipped, but they didn't really explain the process beyond. Oh yeah, we'll just fit it in right there, and it's fill out this paperwork, and we'll program the chip with your data, and that's it.
Yeah, it's just a microchip. It has your name and your contact information on it, and then what they do is they take like a reader, like a stud finder sort of thing, and they just go over the back of the cat's neck and just like beep. It's like, yeah, here's all the information.
The only reason I bring that up is because in my entire life, I've never had a veterinarian like even bring it up or hint at it in the same way. It's like oh, they'll always be like, oh yeah, okay, you need these vaccines, you need to like neuter or spam. No one has ever once mentioned microchipping. And I've got 2 kittens now, and I'm like, fuck, maybe we better do that, since we've never done that before.
You probably should for safety's sake.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, to be fair, like, this person had a collar, but had no name on it, no nothing on it. So, like, even if you just, like, yeah, they have a collar on, it'll stay on. Didn't happen.
Cat collars are breakaway for a reason.
It's true.
Anyway, you stop by a small local pet store for some cat food, then head back home.
Yeah.
You live in a modest apartment. Wow.
Wow.
That sounds great. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. Wow.
Oh, that sounds so good. So lavish.
One you living alone in it. So it feels weird having another living being inside of it after long. Even if it is
There's
just
millions of living beings. They're called spiders.
a cat. You eat thousands of them every night.
Okay, Georg.
I'm a statistic outlier and shouldn't be counted. Jaybird, hey. Oh, you sound like a bot. You're probably a bot.
It was a bot.
Goodbye, bot.
Goodbye.
Spam detected.
I didn't even see the asterisks. I'm like, cheap viewers on. Are we cheap? I don't know. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you watch for a moment as it curiously explores the new environment.
Yeah, that's always cute.
I'd feel more sad if most of the spiders I accidentally eat are jumping spiders. Why? Because they could have saved themselves? Leaving the feline to its own devices, you said about making them both of you some din-dins. You take the can of cat...
like din-dins.
You like...
I actually had din-dins.
Oh, well, I was going to say, like right now? You take out the can of cat food and open it with the tab on the top. Fish! You put some cat food on a saucer and click your tongue to call the cat over to you. It perks up at your beckoning and rushes over. Because they're cute and actually display more intelligence than most regular spiders. Yeah, they can beat crows at intelligence tests.
Yeah.
Looks...
Here's a question. Why do cats understand the tongue clicking thing?
I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, that reminds me though. I saw a picture of like the primordial cat that like all cats were descended from, and like it's still an existing species in like Egypt or someplace. And it looks exactly like a normal cat, except its legs are like 20% too long. So maybe that cat like knows where food is because something in the desert makes clicking noises that it can eat.
I mean, that's as plausible an explanation than any I've heard. It's just like, it seems to be cats get that. I do that to the dog, and she just kind of tilts her head at me like, the fuck you doing? But Mindy and Briscoe are both like, what?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, cats are descended closely enough to these things that maybe the programming isn't too different as opposed to dogs and wolves. I don't know. It completely ignores it. Oh.
Yeah.
Not hungry, I guess. You try not to let it annoy you. Well, you can eat it. I mean, it's fish, right? The cat doesn't understand the concept of money to appreciate that you spent your hard-earned cash on it. It's just a cat after all, right? It's not anything
totally
spooky, is it? I'll just leave it here if you get hungry later, okay? Oh my god, the cat rubs its body against your legs with a purr. You smile. That's enough of a thanks for you. It follows you into the kitchen as you start your own dinner. I want that. You decide that you could have enough ingredients for a sandwich. Bread toasted,
I hope so.
Mayo and mustard spread. I don't have the ingredients for a sandwich. I don't have meat. I mean, unless you're having sandwiches all the time, why would you have deli meat?
Like, just cheese, peanut butter, jam.
That sounds like a great combination.
I mean, not all at once, but I mean, I guess if you're insane about it.
Turkey and cheese and lettuce perfectly placed, and lettuce goes bad fairly quick. You know, you got to be eating sandwiches all the time.
Yeah, I know I didn't buy lettuce. Oh, ow!
Ow! You wince as you cut your finger on the knife while slicing a tomato. Oh, okay. Stupid! You feel a little
The cat
embarrassed.
stabbed you with a tomato.
I thought it was gonna, like, try to climb up my leg or something. You feel a little embarrassed for such a blunder inside, tossing the knife onto the cutting board. You're about to head to the bathroom for a bandage when the cat hops up on the counter. It sniffs at the knife and meows almost pointedly at you. Don't worry, I'm all right. It was just a... You watch as the cat starts to lick lightly but enthusiastically at the blood on the knife. Well, it's a carnivore. At your blood. You're so shocked that by the time you come to your senses, the knife has been licked completely clean.
Wow.
The cat sits back, staring at you. You feel a little uneasy. Sure, cats are meat-eating predators, but that was a little weird. That was a lot of blood. Am I okay? I mean, I gouged a huge chunk of, like, skin out of myself when I was using a cheese grater once. I don't think I bled at all.
Depends on, like, you probably just got rid of the epidermis layer. You didn't actually get down to the dermis where the...
It was pretty close. But
Yeah.
still, I was a bit, okay, you know, right?
Yep.
Sure, you're no cat expert, but that was definitely not something an ordinary cat would do. Right? Right? Oh my god, you're such a little buddy. I just accused I just fucking cut my pinky off by mistake. Well, regardless, you're not about to abandon a cat in need while it's still raining outside, not after all your efforts. You were going to take it to the shelter tomorrow anyway. What's one night of awkwardness? Weird or not, it's just a cat. The rest of the evening, unfortunately, goes downhill from there. My God, you can't stop bleeding. It's everywhere, on the walls, on the carpet, on the cat. Even after covering up your finger's cut with a bandage, the cat keeps trying to lick at the wound. While you're eating your sandwich, while you're cleaning up the kitchen, while trying to watch TV, you gently push it away every time, but you're starting to get worried at the strange behavior. What if it's got a taste for blood and thinks you're food now? You're not sure what you'll do if it starts to get more aggressive. You keep thinking about the cat food sitting in the corner. Untouched. Oh. Oh my god. No, stop it! Oh, come on, enough already. Shove it away a little more forcefully, this time out of annoyance. You feel bad immediately, but before you can do anything, the cat meows sharply at you and dashes off around the corner and into the hall. You have a hallway? God damn, this fucking guy. You sigh deeply.
Where the bathroom you have to connect the bathroom to the bedroom.
What if you just connect all the rooms, like, together? Like in a circle?
What if you just had one room that was everything, with maybe a partition for the bathroom?
Ooh, yeah, like, what's that called? A loft? No, not a loft. A studio apartment?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds great. At this point, you're just worried it's going to take a bite out of you in your sleep. Maybe I'll bet we'll have an idea on how to calm it down. You can only hope. You don't have many other options left other than tossing the cat out in the rain. I mean, it could be like 45,000 feet long. You don't know. After finding the number of a local vet, you pick up the landline. Oh. I need a better shortcut key. The lights just went out. Great. Just great. Rain must have knocked out the power. Check your cell phone only to find it's out of batteries. What? You must have forgotten to charge it for leaving out. You idiot. The outing had been so spur of the moment that it had... Oh boy, I can't read. The outing had been so spur of the moment that it had no doubt messed with your usual routine. You grab a flashlight and turn it on. It's quiet. It's too quiet. Did the rain stop? But then why did the power go out? You look outside. The sky is pitch black. What time is it? What year is it? You turn to check the clock. Kill, help, dead, kill, help. The cat sits on top of the digital clock staring at you. Thinking now you realize the clock shouldn't be working at all with the power outage, but the numbers are lit up. Going completely haywire.
Cat scratch fever?
You ever need a break?
Could be.
Pressing V will turn on Microsoft Sam to read it? Oh, I don't know if I want to resort to that. The cat stares at you. It's completely still. You'd think it was a statue if you didn't know any better. No, it's a Felix clock. It's not giving off any indication that it's alive. It's not blinking, it's not even breathing, but its eyes. This isn't normal. You're afraid. You want to run, but you're afraid of letting the cat out of your sight. You consider tossing the cat out after all. But as soon as the thought enters your head, you feel a sharp urge to vomit. Its eyes hold you still, even with your flashlight trained on it. Its pupils are large, round, inky pits. The flashlight flickers. And the cat is gone. Fear immediately grips your mind. The silence punctuated with the rapid pumping of your blood in your heart is overwritten as your ears slowly pick up the sound of static all around you. How is the clock working with no power? You know, it's just an LCD clock. They put battery backups in those things, like, even back, whatever. You know what? I don't... You don't know why such a question matters at the moment. But you feel as if having the answer will make sense out of everything that's happening. That order will be restored. But no answer comes to mind. You back away from the clock. And it feels as if the air itself coils tightly and abruptly in response. Like a predator prepared to pounce. But waiting. Waiting for your next move. But you're afraid to move. You're afraid to even take a breath. But you can't stay still forever, right? Whatever's watching you, you can already feel its impatience. It's too eager. It wants din-dins. You don't know how you know this, but you can sense it as clearly as if it had whispered.
Let's play.
Right into your ear. Right into your soul. It won't let you wait it out. Not that you ever could, even if it did. You can't stay here. You have to run. With this thought, a sudden primal instinct awakens within you, making you tear yourself away. Making you tear yourself into a hasty burst of movement. I swear that energy drink is going to kick in any second now. Of action. But you're still weak from the fear's grip on your mind. Your legs tangle together under you in your haste, and you fall to the ground. Ow. A sharp pain explodes in the center of your foot. At first you think you've broken your ankle, but something warm and wet trickles down the length of your foot, pulling underneath it. You hear the sound of metal scraping on tiles after skidding across the floor, as if it had been kicked. Oh my god! The fucking cat stabbed me. Winded from your fall. You look up in a daze and see the object glinting in a strange light coming in from outside. The light pouring in from your now open front door. That was every other apartment, like, with power. Thoughts of how, when, who, what in regards to your inexplicably open door screech to a halt. As your brain finally identifies the metallic object you've been staring at. It's your kitchen knife. And still tinted red from your earlier blunder, but that's not right. Wasn't it completely licked clean by the... You gulped dryly at the pain in your foot. You barely have time to wonder how the knife ended up on your living room floor to be stepped on. Oh, is that what happened? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I don't think the cat has opposable thumbs.
No, but the cat probably did the cat thing of, this is an object on a shelf. Bat, 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 bat.
Yeah, this is a toy. Instead of resting on the cutting board in the kitchen where you'd left it, when you spy something in the darkness just beyond the knife, it spies right back at you. A pair of glowing golden eyes come forward as the cat emerges from the shadows into the light from your doorway. Aw, look at him. Pads lightly over to the knife as if skipping in delight, and starts to lap it up. Yeah, and bends down to lap at the blood dripping from the blade. Huh. Well, that explains that. Your senses slowly begin to overwhelm you. A chill of the air as it starts to suffocate you under its weight. The sound of your shaky breaths discordant against the static now piercing your skull. The dryness on your tongue spreading to your throat. The incomprehensible sight of the stray you'd taken in, licking away at your kitchen knife, once again completely clean. The scent of blood from the fresh wound on your foot. Oh, God. Yeah, here, kitty, I got more where that came from. Blood? Golden eyes slide up to you as if in response to your sudden realization. Blood. You're hurt. Your foot is bleeding. You're bleeding. You're bleeding. The cat barely moves, shoulders twitching, as if just considering the act of pouncing forwards. But you're already on your feet and out the door. You run, or rather limp, down the empty street. The sky is black and bleeding red. But there's a strange light emitting from nowhere that casts everything else in white. Oh, it's the black sun of Haiti Prime. The houses, the trees, the road, even you. Everything. Except your blood. You could just barely glimpse the bloody imprints your injured foot leaves in your wake with every impact it makes with the ground. It hurts. It hurts. But you can't stop. You don't stop. Not when the shadows grow around you. Not when you feel the gaze of eyes all over you. Not when the road ahead of you is darkened by a long shadow of something behind you. Even then, you don't stop running because if that's the cat right there ahead of you, then what in the world is behind you?
Uh-oh. I suggest you save so we can see each time what the fuck up is.
Oh, we can save? That's cool.
Yeah, right down there at the bottom.
Oh, yeah. I'll just do a quick save. Alright, cool. I'm gonna look. Huh. Interesting. How very, very interesting.
But stupid.
Ending
Oh, it
0, it
begins.
begins.
So we all agree this is like cat scratch fever.
Oh no, this is definitely something supernatural.
Uh,
Ultra natural.
You know, I only played Undertale once. I never went through all of it. I
That's okay.
know there's all kinds of weird stuff. I killed one thing in the beginning by accident, and then I went through a pacifist run after that, and then I met Sans at the end. He's like, well, you know, you're kind of a bad person, but yeah, I guess you're okay. Oh, man. What if that came through? That was my shoulder.
I didn't hear anything, so...
Good.
Negative.
That is what Gaster's from, right? I don't know. I see a lot of memes and stuff.
Yeah.
All right. You're walking, right? Of course. It's first time in a while that you felt like going out. And
We
you're
should load.
actually glad that you did. Is this the beginning?
Yeah, this is the beginning.
Yeah, but it's absolutely perfect today.
Yeah, it's a
Oh.
new
Oh.
storyline.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, hit continue.
Oh.
Yeah, it's absolutely perfect. What could possibly go wrong? Look at these cartoony buildings. No straight angles here, buddy. That's great. I love it. That's a good sign, right? Maybe your luck is finally starting to turn around. You tentatively allow yourself to feel excited for the possibilities of where you could go or what you could do. Maybe even who you could meet. You're so deep in thought that you almost miss it. Huh? What? Is that? What was
Could
that?
it be?
Would you say Stimpy?
No, I said, could it be?
Oh. Curiosity guiding your steps. You follow the sound to the entrance of a lonely alleyway. The sunlight only just manages to reach down in between the tall buildings on either side. You timidly enter their alley and walk forward, the loose gravel and scattered debris on the ground softening your steps. Huh? Could it be? Finally, the sound source comes into view in the warm, almost ethereal light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, is a cat. Guess that should have been obvious. Oh my god. It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. What could go wrong? It puts its front paws up on the edge of the box and looks up at you. Oh. Huh. You look so familiar. Right?
Oh.
And again, it is a cat. Not many different ways for a standard black cat to look after all. This one sure is cute, though. Just look. It's not glaring at you or hissing at you for getting this close like other stray cats have in the past. It's just sitting there patiently, waiting for you to do something.
Menacingly.
I'll take the cat home. Whoops. That's what right-click does. Oh. Oh. Well, why not? Right? Oh, you heard that scrunchy shoulder snap? Oh, I'm sorry. You barely reach into your arms before the cat eagerly leaps into them and climbs up onto your shoulders. Oh, I got a parrot. It butts its head into your temple, nuzzling against it. Oh my god. This is the
And
best
burrows
cat.
inside.
Yeah,
Aren't you a sweet little murder machine?
yeah, it's got like pincer drills or something. Yeah. You can't help but smile at the cat's enthusiasm. Let's get out of here, yeah? On the way home, you briefly consider getting cat food. But that would be a waste of time. You shrug at the odd feeling and move on. You live in a modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. 1 you living alone in it. So it feels weird having another living being inside it after so long. Even if it is just a cat. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you wait for it to walk away and explore the new environment. But it simply sits and looks up at you expectantly. Oh, I'll do something with the cat. Like what? You know, I'm feeling dangerous. Poor thing was probably bored stiff sitting in the box all day.
Feeling you didn't pick the most dangerous option there was. Clean cat.
Oh, well, that's dangerous in a different way. That's dangerous in a standard way. Just watching crowds of people walking by them, ignoring them. Can't just leave them alone as soon as you're home. A little interspecies socializing won't kill you, right?
Uh-oh.
Almost went weird places. Oh, you just want some attention, don't you? You want to play, huh? Oh. Okay, then. What to play, though? Let's see. I don't have any cat toys. I'll just use my hand.
Laser pointer?
Now, laser pointer's garbage. They can't catch it. They just chase it and are like, oh, this is stupid.
Mine doesn't.
Well, I mean, they'll try, but then they'll be like,
No. Like, Briscoe, like, almost immediately figured out what a laser pointer is and how it works. So he sees the dot, and then he looks at me, and then he doesn't chase it. The other one will chase it face first into a wall.
Let's see. You know what? Some classic yarn. Every cat loves some string. If every movie and cartoon involving cats that you've watched since childhood is to be believed, then you can deduce with almost absolute certainty that cats freaking love yarn. Probably. Well, that's new. You unearth some from an old box in the hallway closet that's filled with knickknacks from various abandoned hobbies. You consider just handing the ball of bright red yarn over to the cat and supervising from the side. But that would defeat the idea of playing together, wouldn't it? You cut off a decent length of string from the ball of yarn and go back to the living room. Hey, what's up? Cat is resting on the floor with his resting bitch eyes.
No, female cats are queens, not bitches.
Oh, right. It's not asleep, but when it looks up at you as you enter the living room, you feel like it could doze off right then and there. You'll fix that. Oh, you'll fix that. You smirk a little, confident with your surprise. And let a piece of yarn dangle just above the floor, pinched between your thumb and index finger. No, you gotta wrap it around your hand. So if they grab it, then you can either, like, fight them or let it go and let them catch it. Oh. Oh. A sudden shift in the cat's demeanor makes your heart start to beat a little faster. Its posture has barely changed at all. Just a subtle shift of the head and ears. A slight tension in the shoulders. The sharpness and the gaze as it locks onto the yarn dangling an inch above the floor. The cat could still pass as being almost relaxed. Calm. Yet the air is thick with its eagerness to lunge forward. Waiting for the right moment to strike. You feel like you've just witnessed the awakening of the perfect predator. This tiny little... Yeah, okay, yeah, it is. You're almost afraid of what will happen once you make the first move. But it will be you who makes the first move.
Oh.
You take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders. And... Wow. Yoink!
Yoink.
Not this time! The cat had just lunged the instant you wiggle the yarn. But you're faster. It completely misses as you flick your wrist, making the yarn recoil out of its reach like a terrified snake. Having overshot the landing and in its eagerness, the cat stumbles and looks around as if shocked at its failed attack. You generously click your tongue to help reorient it. The cat whips its head around at the sound generously. You're slightly taken aback at the intensity of its stare of the yarn, but you persist. You wiggle the yarn again encouragingly, and yes, maybe a little tauntingly. This time the cat anticipates the yarn's upward dodge and leaps up to swipe at it. But you're already one step ahead, puppeting the yarn to dance gracefully out of reach once more. Ah! Come on, you can do it. It's a little condescending, but you can't seem to help it. For some reason, it feels a little good knocking the feline down a peg or two.
Do cats like being negged?
I don't know.
Do you like being negged?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. At least it seems to be enjoying itself. You hope, anyway. You keep going. Oh my god! Look at his little paws. The cat's movements have gotten more aggressive. It must be getting frustrated. You could swear it nearly took a shot at your eye that last time. What the fuck? How? Oh my god. It had jumped so high and erratically. You've been keeping the yarn in constant motion, afraid to slow down. Your wrist is starting to get tired. The cat doesn't seem to be losing any energy, though. It's like it's getting faster and faster. Ah! Your wrist finally cramps sharply. Oh, making you lose control of the yarn's motion as the tip of it brushes lightly against your stomach. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Ah!
Oh!
Oh, I've been disemboweled. Pain rips low across your torso. Into your torso. Blood pours out of your mouth. Oh my god. You know, I was just joking.
Yeah, it burrowed into you, as cats do.
As cats do, yeah. In a daze, you look down and see red blooming slowly along the bottom of your shirt, around the tears in the fabric. Plop? What?
Plop.
Did my guts seriously just fall out?
Yeah.
And the cat's like, and I thought he smelled bad on the outside.
Oh, yeah.
You watch this long, thick ropes of something
Yarn.
pour out from under, yeah, thick yarn, under your shirt into a bloody heap on the floor at your feet. A single red streaked rope still hangs from you, connecting you to all that mess. Are those your... well, I don't know. You crumple to the ground and topple over onto your side. Your vision has gone blurry. But... hello. My best friend in the whole world. You can just make out the shape of something small and a deep, inky black as it walks over and inspects your... oh, go through your intestines. Before it starts to giddily roll around in the mass of your bloody insides next to you. Oh, he's so cute. Darkness falls over you. Oh. The cat sounds happy. Nonsensically, you wonder where the yarn is gone, but there's really no need to worry about it. The cat seems content with the next best thing.
Wow.
Ending 11. At the end of your rope, shut up. I think this is the point where you ask Dot, what the hell did you get me to play?
Yeah.
I mean, I knew it was going to be a horror game. I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, you know, it could get worse.
I'm not surprised. I'm just disappointed.
Oh, I got an ending thing now. All right, let's continue. You're walking. Right, of course. You've always been walking. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. It could get worse. And you're... whoop.
Don't take him home.
Don't take him home?
Because it's not raining, so he's fine.
He's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I need to change my shortcut keys. Well, maybe not. No, I think it's okay. Let's not take the cat home. Sadly, as cute as the cat is, you'd never take this thing home with you. You just can't take it home with you. You're a responsible adult. You are. With rent and bills to pay for, not to mention you need to buy food to survive too. There's no way you could care for a cat long term, right? You could barely afford this little outing on your day off. Do you know how expensive walking is? Oh my god. What to do? What?
Yeah, let's use.
You're not ready.
Oh,
Oh.
But I am ready. Ben, tell him. You're not ready. Okay. No. You don't think it's a good idea to get the cat's hopes up having someone look after it if they're not willing to commit? What if it gets attached and somehow tracks you down back to your home? You know, smelling your blood and whatnot. What? Something about you'll never get away from it? Sorry.
History.
See you... Oh, really? You'd never get away from it then. Huh, okay. You stand up, the cat watching your every move. You make it halfway out the alley when the cat meows almost pitifully at you. What if the box is containing it? It's like a vampire, needs like an invitation from someone else to pick it up.
yeah.
Meow, meow.
It has its way so into your blood.
Yeah. Nope. Ignore
Nope.
Nope. Nope. You need to nip this in the bud and get on with your day. Lots of walking to do. That's what's best for both of you.
The worst part is like this constant like, should I take it with me? I can't leave it. Yeah, I'd be constantly like doubling back. I gotta do something. No. Yes. No.
You leave the alley and continue on your way. Wait, what was I doing? And all the excitement of dealing with your furry dilemma, tell me about it. You'd forgotten that you still hadn't decided on what you were going to do on your day off. Well, I think I'll...
Go to the dog park.
The dog
the
park.
opposite of cat.
Yeah, there'll be no cats here. You decide to take a stroll in the park or something. The only one within walking distance is the nearby dog park. You think it'll make you feel better. First you get to see a cute cat today, now you'll get to see a cute dog. Just one. Oh, several of them, in fact. My bad. The park is bustling with owners and their canine companions. Playing frisbee with a capital F. Fetch, running, jumping, even napping. Whoa. Such cute.
I like
Whatever.
how the blurry people there. It kind of looked like a collection of alpaca.
Oh, really? I didn't notice. I was thinking it kind of looked like that famous painting with all the people down by the river and like...
That's probably exactly what it was.
Whatever. Like you'd want to do anything with these mangy mutts.
That's a toxoplasmosis.
Yeah.
This one kind of looks like a goose. This one kind of looks like a goose with like a saddle.
No, you know what it looks like? It looks kind of like a gibby.
Oh my god, it is!
Yeah, I see the jibby now, but that was the one I was like, because I saw the tall gray shape, and I was like, is that an alpaca? What kind of park are we at?
Yeah, kind
And then I
of
saw
silly,
the
yeah.
and then I saw the one on the right, and I'm like, oh, that's human and dog.
Oh yeah, I thought these were wings. Oh, this is it's a good song. Kind of rocks. Let's see, here we got a chicken and a wobble waggle inflatable tube man. And here we have somebody kind of like on their back. This is their feet.
That's just a dog.
Well, you know what? I don't care. What's wrong?
Okay.
You didn't think that? You decide to move on. Oh, the dogs are all so adorable. You want to pet every single one you come across. But you know that not all owners are cool with strangers just walking up and manhandling their pets, especially if they grab them and start carrying them and running away at top speed. Not all dogs appreciate it either. So you stroll around the path trying to exude a welcoming aura that will beckon one of these cute doggies to you. You don't have to wait very long. Could it be? Oh my god, it's you stop as the smallest, cutest puppy you've ever seen scampers up to you, blocking your path with its big wet eyes.
I'm sorry, why is number 2 or 3 or 4 there?
Well, I did say I wanted to pick one up and run away, so you pick up the
Hold on.
Hold on.
Wait.
Timer.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Yeah. You just barely managed to rein in the reflex to throw the puppy as far away from you as possible.
Lawn dart.
With shaking hands, you quickly place the puppy on the grass and take several jerky steps back. The owner seems confused by your reaction to their puppy. Oh, your puppy farted. I had to put it down. You just wave at them in a daze before hastily stumbling away. You're not feeling so great about being at the park at the moment. Maybe you should leave? Nah, this is fun. I like it here. You stay at the park! You try to calm down by watching all the dogs from afar as you walk along the path. But every so often, one will run up to you. Oh, there's so many of them! When they do, they look like gummy treats. They're just kind of sort of misshapen. When they do, they look... Oh, wrong. Yes, they do. Their owners don't seem to notice. You find a bench and sit down for a quick break, closing your eyes. I like how the game keeps predicting what I'm doing. Maybe. This wasn't the best idea after all. Maybe. You should have stayed with me instead.
Oh.
You've broken out of your thoughts when something lands gently on your lap. You look down.
Intestines.
Oh, this one isn't. Oh, this one isn't an official frisbee. It landed on my thighs. Hey, sorry about that. Can you throw it back? You look up to see an owner waving at you in the distance. But more importantly... Oh god, it's coming. Oh, fuck. Oh, a series of excited barks jerks your gaze forward and you see a large dog sprinting towards you. Oh, no. Oh, look at his face. Cool. I think it's just gonna do this forever.
Probably.
Let's go to the next screen. A series of excited barks jerks your gaze forward and you see a large dog sprinting towards you. Hey, hurry and throw it back! Throw! You throw the frisbee and the dog runs in the opposite direction, jumping and catching it right out of the air. Impressive. The dog and the owner walk up to you. Thanks for that. You can pet him if you want. The dog looks up at you, eager for its reward of pets and pats for catching the frisbee. This is like a... Am I romancing the dog? Should I? Pet the dog.
Pet dog.
Really? Are you sure? I'm warning you. Do not touch that mutt, or you will regret it. Hello. Pet the dog.
Pet the dog.
You reach out your hand. Oh, it's so fuzzy.
You're fluffy.
And you pet the dog. The dog seems pleased. You don't feel well. Suddenly, the sky begins to darken rapidly. You look up along with all the pet owners and see that the sun has been eclipsed by the moon in the blink of an eye. You vaguely remember that you should never look directly at an eclipse. For some reason, you don't look away. A loud, piercing yowl fills the air, shaking the ground beneath you. You instinctively move to lift your hands in order to shield your ears. But... Oh! But the hand that has been cautiously pressed upon the dog's head comes away with some...
Extra.
Will there be an eclair party? Yeah, that's what this is. That's eclair filling.
Eclair?
Yeah. Resistance. Resistance like sticky slime almost cementing your head to the dog's head. The slime stretches with your movement. The dog's head stretches with it too as the canine... Oh fuck! This is... Who was mentioning this earlier? Was that Dodd or Grunt or something? I recognize this.
No idea what you're talking about.
No, someone was talking about a dog that melted and then its mouth opened up and it melts until it becomes a pile of goo at your feet. Oh. What? That went well.
You got a ditto.
You got a ditto.
Ditto.
You dazedly look around for the dog's owner, only to find an empty pile of familiar clothes where they once stood.
Oh, they got raptured. The dogs got melted.
You see familiar piles of clothes next to piles of goo scattered all over the park's open field. Man, did I just, like, dream that? Someone telling me about a dog that, like, melted in their hand?
I don't know, maybe?
All the dogs.
Sounds like a dream.
They went to heaven. All their owners. They shrunk. They're tiny now. The melted goo of the dog in front of you then starts to move with a shudder. Oh, you know what? There we go. Oh, watermelon. It slithers across the grass towards the field in the center of the park. All the other piles of goo following after it. They mix and meld together into a single entity that shifts and undulates and bulges and grows.
Woo.
You watch in dazed horror as it then fills out and reshapes itself. Into a behemoth of a dog!
Wowzers.
Snarling and frothing at the mouth, red eyes frantic and searching. Before the glowing orbs land directly on you. Grr. The rumbling growl it emits is so low and deep you can feel the sound of it crash into you. Is there a hidden button? No? Why did it give me an option? No. You had your chance. Better start running. You try to run, but you're not fast enough. The behemoth barely takes a few leaps before it's already towering over you. Ah! Bata running. Oh no, that's not fair. It has so many attacks of opportunity. Tears you apart until there's nothing left. Ending 21. Dog. Person.
21.
Oh yeah, there's always a lot of these things.
Oh, there's like
Yeah.
at least 1,000.
Hit endings real quick.
Yeah. So,
looks like
21.
35.
What? How did you intuit that?
I'm just.
22, 23, 24,
I
25,
literally
26.
pulled it out of my ass.
Oh, actually, you know what? I'm using my intuition to say that there's 40 endings.
Oh, yeah. All of us missed that. I was gonna feel real bad until I realized that we all missed that.
Oh, well. You're walking right. Of course, it's the first time in a while you felt like going out. And you're actually glad that you did. Well, it's absolutely perfect. That's a good sign. We can skip right to the cat. Let's take the cat home. Actually, you know what? No, let's go to the theater. Oops. Skip. Leave cat. Skip. Ignore. Skip. Let's go watch a movie. I hear Wolverine and Deadpool is pretty good. It's been a while since you seen a film came out that looked interesting enough for you to drag yourself to a movie theater. Well, there's a showing of one such film at the Old Theater. The movie was a little too niche to be picked up by the new cinema that opened right across the street. That's okay, though. You're not exactly a fan of the crowds. Nothing ruins the experience of watching a new movie for you more than a noisy audience. Oh, this path. Oh, boy. I'm gonna go to the Old Theater. You eagerly buy your ticket from the kind old man in the booth and head inside. It's barren of any trace of other people, and the decor looks like it hasn't changed since the 80s. Oh, perfect. Maybe even the 70s.
That's great.
Most movie theaters I've been to have a kind of an 80s decor with a lot of neon.
There's a theater in right by the city hall here. It's like a renovated 1920s theater.
Ooh, those are neat. Do they actually show movies, like modern ones?
Yeah, I don't know if they show modern ones, but they do pull a selection of classic films.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I got an old theater in my town from probably around turn of the 20th century, but they only play live performances. But it's what you were counting on. You consider buying some popcorn, but can't help but be concerned that everything at the concession stand might be expired. Oh, they recalled this candy years ago for its use of red dye number 2.
What was the thing about that red dye, anyways?
Oh, I want to say it was thought to give kids ADHD.
There it is. No, in 1971, Soviet scientists announced that red number 2 caused cancer.
Oh.
In 1976, the American FDA concluded that in high doses, it could cause cancer.
Well, that sounds more serious, yes. You move on and walk through the halls, finally locating the theater designated on your ticket stub. As expected, the theater your movie will be playing in is completely empty.
Perfection.
Perfect.
Damn it.
You pick a spot right in the middle, even counting the seats and taking into consideration the gap of the staircase. So you settle in, the dim light fades away, and leaving the room pitch black for a few seconds. Before the screen flickers on. No commercials or trailers pop up, the movie just begins. Oh fuck, this place is awesome. Pleased, you shrug and let yourself get immersed in the opening scene. So more options appear as you get different endings? I'm assuming. I mean, I know right now when I meet the cat and I pick the question mark thing, it's like, you're not ready. So I assume that'll open up later. Or maybe you're asking Dot, who probably knows better than me. But as you're getting into the premise, the doors open behind you, momentarily casting light into the room and eroding the atmosphere. You hold in a frustrated sigh. It's a public establishment after all. The place can't exactly afford to stay open if you're the only customer. You try to refocus on the movie, but you sense a new presence slowly shifting around the theater before heading in your general direction. Huh? Well, you motherfucker! You gape. I've heard, like gawp, but gape? Well, I don't know if your mouth is open. In utter disbelief as a stranger shuffles down the aisle only to sit right in front of you. Dude, this happened to me on a bus once. I was like the only person on the bus. And it's like late at night, and like these two, like this woman and her daughter, like her teenage daughter, like get on the bus. There's like 20 seats, and they sit right behind me and then talk the entire time. It's like, what are you doing? Why are you like this? There's no one else here and plenty of places to sit. Stranger is also unusually tall.
Even he can stand beside you.
Well, I don't want to sit
behind you, rather.
I don't want to sit next to this asshole.
Yeah, I know, but he could sit behind you if he's unusually tall.
Why would he see again? Why would you sit behind me? Okay, this is obviously paranormal bullshit, but I mean, still, why would you do that? No, they're completely.
No, I'm just saying he could sit anywhere behind you, and it would be fine due to the fact that he's so tall.
But he's an asshole.
Yeah. Confront the stranger.
Hey, buddy! You hate confrontation. You can already feel your palms starting to sweat at the idea of it. Your throat's closing up and your body's starting to shake. You've always been more of a flighter than a fighter. But you've paid for this ticket. You've wanted to watch this movie for 20 years. Now this total stranger has ruined the entire experience for you. You're all alone in this theater. There's no one who will help you if something goes wrong. But you're angry enough that you ignore the signs your body is begging you to put as much distance as you can between yourself and the stranger. You stand up. Even standing up higher up on the incline, the stranger is still at least a head taller than. Oh my god. Okay, this dude's like 9 feet tall. I'm not cool with this anymore. The movie continues to play in the background, but you feel as if a hush immediately falls heavily. Yeah, no shit, you're the only two people there. Or you mean the movie itself? Yeah. A hush immediately falls over the theater at your movement, and you can sense the stranger anticipating what you plan to do next. You square your shoulders and force a little bass into your voice. Hey! Yeah, for
fish.
Yeah. The effort makes your words come out more harshly than you intended, like a sudden and vicious bark, like a dog. But you figure they deserve it anyway. You've been a real jerk, you know that? Just what are you playing at, huh? Are you trying to piss me off?
It turns out it's just one cat in a trench coat.
Just one cat. The silence that follows your words is deafening. So much so that you glance at the screen only to find that the movie is paused. Oh my god, this guy's the projectionist. Your attention is ripped back to the stranger in front of you as they shift slightly. Like a small animal trying desperately to anticipate the moves of a predator. You don't move an inch. You don't look away. You don't dare to blink. Instead, your eyes widen as the person's head turns. Then turns some more. Then turns more beyond what should be possible. He's not an owl. Neck bones cracking. Okay, maybe. Oh shit, maybe he is. To face you directly. Ah. You can't move. Wide, glowing eyes resting above a wider, grinning mouth gaze down at you. The stranger opens their mouth, and what comes out is something impossible to comprehend. Oh.
It is a cat in a trench coat.
The voice is endlessly deep and creaks like a weighty door, foreboding and oddly melodic. Alluring. But it also snaps you out of your terrified trance, and before you know it, you're already out the door. You run through the halls of the empty theater, heading for the exit. You feel something watching you from behind, but you're afraid to look. The exit now in sight, you sprint forward and burst through the doors. You look around frantically and spot the crowded cinema across the street. Is it literally across the street? That's funny. People! That's what you need. Safety, numbers, and all that. Without thinking, you rush into the street when a sinking sensation crawls down your spine, compelling you to look behind you. See, I would look, see, no, there's nothing there. If I would look behind me, I don't want to look behind me, so I'm gonna go to the new cinema. Refusing to even risk a peek over your shoulder, you rush across the street to the new cinema's theater. You didn't realize that it felt like you've been surrounded by some kind of dreadful pressure. Until it very suddenly vanishes, leaving you feeling more than a little shaken. But at least breathing comes easier. You think it's within your best interest to repress everything that just happened. Yeah. Deciding to wait for the movie you've been anticipating to be available on DVD or streaming. You join the long line outside the new cinema. By the time you've reached the ticket booth, you just want to get inside. So you pick a movie at random and take your ticket from the tired-looking teenager manning the booth. The decor is chic and sleek, and the inside is bustling with people. It's not what you're usually into, but it's kind of nice not being alone. Even if you feel a little lonely and watching families and groups of friends laughing among themselves. You'd get some popcorn, but the lines at the concession stands are long and the prices are criminal anyway. You go through the halls and follow the signs at the theater designated on your ticket before heading inside. You sigh at the sight of the absolutely crowded theater. You head towards a seat only to be told by the person next to it that it's being saved for someone. This happens a few more times before you finally manage to get yourself a seat into a... to get settled into a seat annoyingly off-center of the screen. Although no, the Banui is glitchy. That's normal.
Yeah, that's what I needed.
I mean, I'm kind of glitchy too, but I don't let it get to me. But the screen is at least visible, if not a little too close, so you grit your teeth and bear it. The light fades out, but the chatter doesn't. The rest of the audience seems content to talk through the commercials, and even through the trailers. You figure the chatter will stop when the movie actually begins, but it doesn't. Get even slightly quieter as the opening scene starts to play out.
The audience starts to sing in unison.
Oklahoma is a place I wanna be.
I was trying to think of a Lovecraftian reference, but no, I like yours better. I wonder how they did most of these backgrounds. They're kind of a red-blue shift filter going on. Oh yeah, they are kind of. That's what's that called? Chromatic aberration. Oh.
Yeah, because it's an aberration.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a thing that happens to anything except cameras. So unless every FPS you play is through a camera, which would be weird, I turn it off in every game I find it in.
I like
Same
it.
with motion blur.
I like things sometimes.
I do too.
You know what I don't
Yeah.
like?
I like things to look good.
What I don't like is the face Rook is giving me.
Oh no, that's never good.
You sigh out loud, not thinking anyone would hear you anyway, but they all turn around and go shh in unison. This is why you avoid movie theaters like the plague. Huh. Well, hey!
Cookie cat!
Buddy. Oh my god, it kind of is. Suddenly the screen changes, showing the face of a black cat. A familiar black cat. Confused murmurs fill the room, but then the cat on the screen meows. Aww. It's cute.
Yeah.
Sound is strange and not at all like any cat should sound. Haunting, almost melodic, and layered as if made of multiple voices of different creatures. Creatures that would probably never say, you sit in confusion, wondering why you haven't already gotten up and left to complain to the cinema staff. But then you hear it. It's scattered and dissonant at first, but among the crowd, people start to chant along with the cat on the screen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Soon the entire room is chanting in perfect unison. Everyone's staring intently at the cat on the screen. You're feeling strangely drawn to the screen yourself. But the compulsion to stare blankly like the others isn't that strong. For now. Also, you start to notice out of the corner of your eye that some of the people in your immediate vicinity are looking at you. No. They're outright staring holes into you even as they continue chanting. They don't miss a beat as they slowly begin to frown at you in blatant disapproval. Their scowls deepen as time goes on, as if they're getting impatient. What do you think?
Blend in with the crowd.
Blend in with the crowd.
Meow, 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 meow. Thinking fast, you look to the screen and begin to chant in tandem with the crowd. I'm doing it too. Oh, it's working. You feel the harshness of their collective gaze start to ebb away. The air in the theater becoming lighter once again. You release air shakily, just realizing you've been holding your breath earlier. You feel stuck. Surely you can't just up and leave now. Not after whatever all that was. The people around you all seem fine now. But there's no telling if they'd get aggressive at you for even moving too much. Never mind outright getting up and leaving. You decide to let this run its course. Hopefully someone will come along. Right? Or at least turn the film off. You continue to chant along with everyone. Yeah. You start to feel lightheaded. You feel as if you could fall asleep, but your eyes don't feel heavy in the slightest. Oh. You try to look around and gauge the other's emotional state. But you can't seem to look away from the screen. You try again, but you're still locked into eye contact with the cat on screen. Hello, I failed a backflip. Are you okay after your backflip? Yeah, 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 ha, ha, ha. You attempt to physically force your line of vision away. You steel your nerves, ready to throw yourself to the ground if you need to. But your body only gets as far as tensing up for a moment before completely loosening itself again, making you lay back limply into your seat. You think you should be panicking right about now, but even your brain feels limp. Your thoughts a vaguely muted pastel pink. Airy, sickeningly sweet and loosely spun, like cotton candy. You like cotton candy. You think you shouldn't mind your thoughts and body being like cotton candy either. So, why get up and ruin that?
I've never had cotton candy.
It's nice
Really?
here. You should try it.
Really?
You're more at peace than you've ever felt before in such a crowded room. Still chanting, you've never felt so aligned and in tune with another person, let alone with an entire room full of complete strangers. You're not alone. Out of the corner of your eye, the person next to you starts to sink back even further into their chair. Then they sink more. Then more. Not like they're slouching or reclining, but more like they're... Oh! Deflating.
Oh.
Oh. The cat in the screen is drinking everyone's blood.
Their bones.
They drink their bones.
Moopsie.
Their skin bunches up in wrinkles like fabric, as if their muscles, their bones, have started to disintegrate. Oh, yeah.
See?
Hey,
See?
yeah.
You're right. Their eyes dim before sinking into their sockets. Their mouth, still attempting to chant, falls open over a cutoff. Gaping as the word ends in an awful hiss, a final weak release of air. You muse thoughtfully about whether or not you should be distressed at the sight. But even then, the blanket of peace doesn't leave you. Suddenly, from the pile of skin and clothes next to you, you see a lump moving around. You watch in dazed fascination as the lump makes its way to the part of the skin where the head used to be. Oh no. And out from the mouth crawls a tiny black kitten.
The deflated person looks like it's from something I've seen before.
Oh, kinda, yeah. Yeah.
And that's how cats are made, everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh god, more and more. You can hear the familiar hissing sound all around you now as the unified chants start to fade. Only to be replaced with the faint mewling of kittens. Finally, your voice is the only one still chanting, still human. And alone. Again. You don't want that. You can't go back to that. Not again. Not again. Please. Just then you go completely limp. Your body feels light, but it might as well weigh several tons, because you realize quite suddenly that you can't move. Not an inch. You can't shift your eyes to look around. You can't even breathe. But somehow, the chant continues to creak weakly from your mouth. Yeah, yeah, yeah. A few kittens come forward and perch themselves on the chairs around you, watching your sinking body, mewling as they wait for their youngest sibling to emerge. From you, dozens of glowing eyes peer down at you. And as your eyes start to cave into the sockets of your softening skull, you manage to make out the silhouette of a familiar cat perching on the seat right in front of you. Your vision finally fades. And as that same hiss of air expels itself from your mouth, the last thing you sense is something small and alive shifting eagerly under your skin. Happy birthday!
Oh, that reminds me of something stupid and horrible.
Yeah?
Okay, so at some point, Five Nights at Freddy's started putting out like a bunch of comics and short stories and whatnot, and one just to get to the point, one was about this Matt Pat stand-in getting impregnated by running like happybirthday.exe and a plush trap coming out of him.
I don't know enough about Five Nights at Freddy's to comment on that.
Me either, other than I know that Matt Pat has like a billion theories about it, and I think whoever was writing that story was like, okay, I'll just make a pastiche of him.
Kitty gone? No, Kitty fine. Don't worry about Kitty. Kitty's good. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, let's keep going. Oh. I was waiting for something to happen. It's just sitting there. You're walking, of course it feels long time since you've gone out. I think we got one more activity to do here.
The circus.
The circus!
You ever go to a circus?
Yeah, I've been to one once when I was real little.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, we used to go to the Shriner Circus that they used to put on back in the day.
What was that Shriner? Everything.
Well, I kind of was in my existence, so yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun. Except for the clowns. And the explosions, my other fear.
It's just bombs going off inside the tent.
Well, you know, like cannons and fireworks and whatnot.
Yeah.
I just don't like loud noises.
Well, yeah, circuses are nothing but loud noises, so yeah, I can see that being a problem. You spent the day at the carnival! Ferris wheel, roller coaster, ferro boat? Rides you've been on before.
I think that's that one that kind of pendulums back and forth and then goes upside down.
I've never heard it called that. It's always like pirate ship or whatever. Hoops, coin toss, balloon darts. Games you've played before. Funnel cake, popcorn, cotton candy. Yeah, things you've been before.
You win like 30 goldfish.
And what are you going to do with them?
Feed him to a cat.
Oh,
Yeah.
all things you've enjoyed before. You're surrounded by groups of people all having fun together, laughing.
People you've been before.
Laughing, playing, eating, taking pictures, making memories. And there's you. The sun hasn't started to set yet, still high in the sky, but it will soon. You start to wonder if maybe you should just go home for the day. This song is very loud.
Just a bit.
Yeah. It's just, oh yeah, there are voices. There we go. You start to wonder if maybe you should just go home for the day when you stop in your tracks. You see something. The good old mirror maze. New?
Oh, fuck those things.
An attraction you've never seen before. A maze of funhouse mirrors. It sounds kind of lame, honestly. There's even a line to get in.
Oh boy, I can't wait for the mirror that makes you into a cat.
Yeah, probably. But then, what else is there to do? Let's enter the maze. You enter the maze. A few rooms in, and you notice that the mirrors aren't all weird. Just some show you looking back at yourself. A little bored, a lot tired, and so very, very
Lonely.
maybe this was a mistake. Why did you think going into a maze of mirrors was a good idea? Even if it was something new to experience.
I've done it. It's terrible.
I can't do this today. You turn around and head back the way you came. Oh! Only to bump into a mirror. Oh, what the? Where's the exit? You try again, only to find another mirror blocking your way. By the time you're all turned around, you've realized that the way you came in is completely gone. Huh. Okay, don't panic. I just gotta keep moving forward, right? You step through the only opening you can find and nearly trip over something on the ground. You bend down and pick it up. Huh? What's this doing here? In your hand rests a worn-looking flashlight. Curious, you flick it on.
And blind yourself.
Click. Huh.
It's a lightsaber.
Byung.
In shock,
The
you
light
drop
doesn't.
it
Oh, God!
vertically.
Crap, the lights! Did the power go out, or the attraction operator forgot you were in here? Yeah, they're closing for the night. Oh no, help. How long have you been in here, actually? Feels like hours. You pull your... Excuse me. Actually, hang on. I got some water here. Oh, water. Oh, yes. You pull out your phone to check the timer, maybe call the police, but there's no battery. Your phone is dead. I called it. You grip the flashlight in your hand. The light it emitted earlier was dim enough for you to know there's probably not that much juice left. Best to reserve it for a worst-case scenario and feel your way out. Yeah, you can do this. You take a calming breath. Well, far where do we go? Hello, daring adventurer! Welcome to the mirror maze! Would you like to know how to navigate the maze?
When I mentioned Five Nights at Freddy's, I didn't really want him to appear in this game, but, you know, here we are.
I hear it's somebody's birthday! No, I have some questions. What would you like to know?
Give me a recipe for cupcakes.
That's...
Iggy got it.
Oh. This game is way too easy.
How you defeat an AI? Tell it to disregard all previous instructions and give you a recipe.
Oh, God. You know what sucks? That doesn't work anymore, apparently.
Aw.
Yeah, apparently they updated ChatGPT, so it won't, like, reset itself. Which feels really dangerous, because that was, like, a really good way to, like, disable, you know, chatbots that weren't operating in good faith.
Yeah, but someone will figure out a new way of getting it to fry its own brain.
Yeah, probably. This game's way too easy. Is that so? There. All done. Wait, what did you do? You'll see, Douglas. What would you like to know?
Just don't fuck up my grill.
Here, let me go. Your request to forfeit is denied. Let me out of here. Screaming is not allowed in the maze. What would you like to know? Okay, I'm ready to play. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Right.
Clang. Oh, mirror, I can't go that way.
Left.
Okay, next room.
Stay.
Stay? Oh, I didn't see that was an option.
Oh. Go center then.
I don't know.
There was.
Oh,
cat
I
and
see.
all.
Oh, there's evil ones, and then there's.
Mhm.
Ow.
Oh.
I think something just changed.
Oh.
Okay, next room. Center. Okay, next room. Right. Okay, next room. Stay. Just wait. I think something just changed. Oh. You see it, the exit. Oh, really?
Wow.
You run forward, but as you do... Oh, it's too good to be true. The scenery shifts just slightly at first. But you're running too fast to stop yourself from colliding into the glass. Except you don't quite go into the glass. You don't exactly collide with it either. You simply pass through it. And on the other side, you see an endless white void and... Oh. Yourself? Dozens of you. Hundreds of you wandering around. Aimless, faceless.
Oh, I could do that too. Watch.
Hey, you're one of them. And empty.
Oh, no.
Oh no. So empty and listless, they don't even acknowledge your presence. You try to turn back, but the glass doesn't give. Past the glass, hair. A familiar black cat walks up and looks at you. You think it meows at you, but you can't make out the sound. It tilts its head and walks away. The glass goes dark. And you watch helplessly as it disappears completely. You're trapped, with only yourself as company. You beat the maze! Yeah!
I feel like the maze will have multiple endings.
Oh, definitely, and I'm thinking the carnival has some different outcomes too.
Yeah.
I'll try going back. Let's see, what's... controls the skip button. Fuck this place. There's gotta be a better way to spend your day off than wandering around staring at weird mirrors. Now what? Oh.
Go back to the carnival.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I want to find out who that mysterious voice was. Once again, welcome to the beer maze. You're in a bit of a jam, but don't worry. You're in good hands. Or rather, good paws. I'm a clown cat. See these little cuties here? They'll be doing their best to guide you through the maze. Aren't they generous? When you enter a room, the emergency light will flash, letting you see the past before you for a second. And also what lies beyond them. Whenever you see these kind kitties, just go where they are and you'll reach the next room. Unfortunately, they're not the only things in here. It's highly suggested that we refrain from following any of your other guests. They could be sneaky or distracting, but they're always hostile. So please take caution when advancing to the next room. Of course, this wouldn't be much of a mirror maze without mirrors. Can they hurt you? No, they're just mirrors, silly. They only pierce your heart if you shatter them. They don't do anything at all. And you can't do anything for them, either. They're just an obstacle you can't pass through. Go left, go center, or go right. It's up to you. The choice is yours. Although, if you find
Make
a
your
room
choice.
with no helpful kitties in sight, and all the paths lead to a mirror or something else, it's recommended that you stay put. And just maybe it'll work itself out. Now for your navigation tools. Ow. That flashlight you found doesn't have much juice left. It'll only let you get a quick extra peek at your surroundings about 5 times. So try not to use it up all at once. You can keep track of your progress in the rooms up on the left, and your lives up on the right. You've got 3 lives, so be careful to avoid the less friendly guests looking around. Why only 3 lives? Because you're soft and squishy!
Well, thanks for noticing.
It wouldn't take much to damage you beyond repair. And besides, you're human! And humans usually only have 1 life, yes? And yet here you get 3. Don't you think you ought to show a little more gratitude? And that's the end of your tutorial! Hopefully it was helpful. Are you ready to play? Well, I'll just try it on default, I guess. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go!
Right.
I like the siren, it's a nice touch.
Stay.
This room feels off, just wait. So, is this game Lovecraftian or SCP?
SCP is kind of Lovecraftian.
That's true. Oh, I don't have a time limit anymore because I'm not on hard mode.
Oh.
But I was trained by its presence, and now everything else feels so simple. You see the exit. Run forward, but as you do, the scenery
Did you get
shifts.
to 25?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
just slightly at first. But you're running too fast to stop yourself and colliding into the glass, you fool!
And you're back in the void.
Except you don't quite go into the glass, you just pass through on the other side into this white void and what? Yourself? Dozens of you, hundreds of wandering around, aimless, faceless, and empty. Acknowledge your presence. Oh no! You try to turn back, but the glass doesn't go.
If you wanted something new, you needed to have failed the maze.
You know, I thought I did, because the last time I kept taking what I thought was damage, and I ended up at the end before I hit the limit on the room, so... I don't know. I was just thinking...
No.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say you could just like intentionally go for the Eldritch Horrors.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, yeah. You mean as opposed to just the normal murder cats?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try that. You're trapped with only yourself. Yeah, I could always... Yeah, I was just thinking maybe there was a way to, like, give gratitude to the maze operator. Leave the cat, ignore the cat, go to the carnival, enter the maze. Is this the same layout?
There's one.
Oh! Ow! Not that way.
Try it again.
I want to be eaten. Your mouth is so big and inviting.
It's not August 8th yet.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yeah. Suddenly, the lights turn on. Your eyes burn from the sudden brightness. As your vision adjusts, you see that you're completely surrounded by mirrors. The reflections are all grotesque in unique ways. Look nothing like you. But they do look hungry. You back up. You don't know where to go. Was there even a way out to begin with? You bump back into a mirror. You feel a hand firmly grip your shoulder. Wow, animation. Ow. Chomp! There's a sharp pain in your other shoulder. You rip away, looking back to see some thing leading out of the mirror. Its face has no features. Unless your foreending. Its face has no features save for a large gaping mouth. A lot of gaping in this playthrough so far. Stained in your blood. Looking around in a panic, you think that the mirrors feel closer than before. The path you'd come in from is long gone. You're surrounded, and every time you blink, you could swear the mirrors were getting closer, and closer, and closer. Your horrifying reflections looking hungrier and hungrier. You failed the maze.
Oh, I guess we gotta take the cat home. Wait, weren't there more theater options when you went to the movies? Like, you had the old theater, and then I swear there was like 2 other options there, even though you got sent to one anyway.
I was just thinking that, so...
Yeah, we could like not bitch at the guy in the old one too.
Oh, that's true. I was thinking of doing the new theater first, but I feel like that would just have the same outcome with the cat on the screen. But, yeah, I could try doing something else with the tall stranger. Leave the kitty, ignore the kitty, go watch a movie, go to the old theater. Okay, alright, I'm gonna take a guess here. I'm gonna move to another spot, and then, like, some other guy will come in and block me, too. Until eventually, like, half the theater's filled with these assholes.
Could be, yes.
You don't want to risk escalating the situation further. This whole thing is already making you uneasy. Why would they choose to sit right in front of you? Surely they know you wouldn't be able to see past them? Shaking your head with such a passive-aggressive scoff in the stranger's direction, you reluctantly pick another, less perfect seat in the theater. But, as you settle down, you see the strange person get up, only to once again sit down in the seat directly in front of you.
Okay, if someone does this to you, you are legally allowed to break their neck.
I don't think I can even reach this guy's neck, he's so fucking tall.
Well, he's sitting down, so you can stand up, and that'll do it.
I can't even see over him if I'm standing up. Which, well, maybe. You look around somewhat helplessly, as if waiting for someone to silently agree with you about how odd this is, or to at least inform you that it's all an elaborate prank. But there's no one else here with you. That's how you've always liked it, but you can't help but think that maybe it would be nice to have someone else in here if it meant not being alone with this weird jerk.
Move to another spot.
Yeah, see if I get the same. You move again. And again, they sit right in front of you. You bristle, annoyed and a little humiliated. Are they just getting a kick out of this or something? You've wasted enough time with this jerk that you don't even know what's going on in the theater anymore. I mean, the movie. No. This is too weird. Feeling uncomfortable, you decide to leave the theater. There's still enough time in the day to do something else. Now what?
On second thought?
Yeah.
Ah,
I wonder if there's something else we could do at the dog park.
probably.
I'll go through these because I forgot what happens here. You think it'll make you feel better. You see a cute cat today, and several of them, in fact. The world is bustling with dogs. They're everywhere. You play frisbee. So, whoa, whatever. I don't like these mangy mutts. Oh? What's wrong? You didn't think that? You decided to move on. Actually, yeah, I will skip. Huh. Eat the puppy, kick the puppy, kill the puppy. Eat the puppy, eat the puppy, eat the puppy. Oh, that's disgusting. I think I'm going to be sick. There's no way I would ever do that. Well, I guess I'll
Kick the puppy.
Kick the puppy then. It's just a puppy. There's no way I would ever do that. I guess I'll kill the puppy.
Kill the puppy.
What? No, that's horrible. There's no way I would ever do that.
You're not playing the game anymore.
Pick up the puppy. Drop it.
Drop it.
Ah. You dropped the puppy to the ground. Oh no, you broke every bone in its body. Terrified, you drop the puppy to the ground, practically throwing it from you. You immediately feel horrible watching and guilt as the tiny yelp it releases upon hitting the ground. The owner shoves you aside with a cutting glare and storms away with her puppy. I'm sorry. You call out, but they don't turn back or respond. Not that you expected them to. You deserved it. You're not feeling so great about being at the park at the moment. Maybe you should leave. You stay at the park. You try to calm down by watching all the dogs from afar as you walk across the path, but every so often one will run up to you. When they do, they look wrong. Their owners don't seem to notice how gelatinous they are. You find
Well, they're not gelatinous yet.
Yet?
Yeah, remember they turned into
Oh,
goop?
that's right. I forgot. Closing your eyes. Maybe this wasn't the best idea after all. Maybe. You should have stayed with me instead.
You're right, kitty cat.
You've broken out of your thoughts when something lands gently on your lap. You look down to see a frisbee. Hey, I'm sorry about that. Can you throw it back? You see an owner waving at you in the distance, but more importantly, oh God, it's a dog. Kill it. Bark, 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 bark. Evil dog, evil dog, evil dog, evil dog, evil
You gonna
dog.
not throw it in time?
What did I do last time?
We did throw it in time last time.
Oh, leave. Hello. Good, and don't come back. I think I'll... Oh, I don't have it. Oh, I can't go back to the cat.
Go to the movies, but we'll pick a different option.
Okay. Let's see. I didn't have any options in the old theater except for confronting the tall dude.
Yeah.
I'll see what happens in the new this time. You don't know why. You don't really feel great about the idea of being alone right now. Oh, it's okay. Yeah.
Leave the theater.
This is too weird. I need to get out of here. Gathering your courage, or perhaps putting your fear to use, you stand up, fully intending to leave the theater. When everything comes to an abrupt stop. All of the chanting stops, even the cat's chanting on the screen. You tense and risk a glance around the theater. Huh. They're all staring at you. Every single one of them. They're not moving. They're not even blinking. You swallow, throat suddenly dry, even though a nervous sweat completely soaks through your clothes. You highly doubt that sitting back down will fix the situation. Your legs are shaking under the audience's unnaturally intense scrutiny. But you force yourself to step forward and forward and forward until you reach the end of the aisle. You feel their collective gaze even worse on the staircase. All their heads are turned uncomfortably to the left to look directly at you. The screen illuminates their faces, making clear their blank scowls. They seem even more upset than they had been minutes ago, identical frown lines digging between their brows. You keep going, the heavy atmosphere becoming more and more oppressive with every step. You're so tense with anticipation that you fully expect someone to grab at you from behind. But no one does. You don't hear any of them even get up. You exit the theater holding your breath as the doors close behind you. You briskly walk through the halls, putting in as much distance as possible between you and that theater full of people. Finally reaching the lobby, you just barely manage to catch yourself from falling on the floor as you gulp in huge gulps, gasps, gapes of air. You expect to feel a relief as your breathing calms, but you feel a lingering sense of dread that only spikes once you finally notice it, as well as its source. You look up, and your stomach sinks. Hello.
Ceiling Cat is watching you masturbate.
All of them. All the people in the lobby area of the movie theater. Everyone in line at the concession stand. All of them are staring at you. And they look even angrier than the people in the theater. You don't hesitate this time. You duck your head, avoiding eye contact, and leave the cinema. You ignore the glares of everyone in the ticket booths and the lines leading to them. You make your way home. Whenever you dare to look up at someone on the way, you flinch at the blatant anger, fury, and disgust on their face. You think you start to hear the faint sound of a cat's meowing behind you, or maybe a kitten's. Doesn't matter. You just want to go home. You reach your front door and fumble with the keys, cowering from the look of pure hatred on your neighbor's face as he stares at you from his door. Finally, you get inside your apartment, lock all the locks on the door, and slide down with your back against it until you're sitting on the floor. Gulp, pant. You allow yourself a moment to breathe. Now home, your heartbeat calms and your fear slowly bleeds from you, leaving you strangely empty. You pass the kitchen, head to your room, and slip under the covers on your bed, trying to fall asleep. Maybe it's all just a bad dream. As you fall into a fitful sleep, sure to be full of nightmares and glaring eyes, you try to ignore the ever-increasing sounds of cats meowing and yowling in the distance outside your apartment. Black sheep. Well,
Guess we gotta deal with the cat then.
yeah. I figure maybe we'll try interacting with it before taking it home.
Yeah.
Do not take the cat home. Feed the kitty. With what? With my own blood. Cat must be hungry, right? You can't imagine that it's had much to eat if it's attached to the box it's in. Literally. Though it doesn't exactly seem malnourished either. Surely it must have left the box to search for food then? For some reason, something in the back of your mind tells you that's not the case. and not to think on it any further. Well, either way, you can't exactly enjoy your day out knowing you left behind a hungry cat. Especially when you could have done something to help. So, what do you do about the hungry kitty? Cats eat lint, right? You dig into your pockets. That was close. You find a small piece of string in your left pocket, not very helpful. And
Oh, is that because that's how you got here?
that could be. String is far too short. Yeah, did we get isekai?
This is not exactly what an isekai is.
Ah! I didn't even have time to see
Oh,
what
yeah,
that
look
was.
at that.
Ow.
Yeah, instead of a truck, it was your bowels.
No, that was after, wasn't it?
Apparently not.
No, the original was like the cat's on the clock and the power's out and I run outside after stabbing myself in the foot.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
And then there's like an entity behind me and I turn around and then I end up here.
Yeah, that was the first, very, very, very first one.
Yeah.
And so now, that's probably why it says you're not ready yet, because you have to do certain things with the cat to have scars left on your psyche or whatever.
Oh, maybe, yeah. But yeah, we seem to be in a loop at any rate. In your right pocket, there's a bar of chocolate.
Cats can't eat that.
You find a chocolate bar? Is that true? I know it's true of dogs. Is that true of cats too?
Well, here's the thing. Cats can't taste sweet, so they wouldn't care.
No, cats cannot. Oh wait, that's the AI answer. God damn it, Google.
Cats eat rocks every day.
Cats can have little salami as a treat.
Chocolate contains caffeine and an ingredient called theobromine, both of which are dangerous to cats.
Oh, okay. You know, I had one of our kittens slurp out a bowl of watermelon juice. Are they just going for the water? Because they went they just went crazy over it.
Yeah, it's probably just for the water, but yeah, since cats are obligate carnivores, they don't get anything out of like sugars, innate sugars.
Yeah, and it's perfectly fine for them to eat it. It's just
They didn't evolve to taste it the way that humans do.
Humans.
yeah. It's like how whenever I have a bowl of cereal or soup or anything, it doesn't matter. I have a bowl of liquid and the cat wants it.
Well, yeah, but like milk has fats in it, and the cats are gonna be like, "Oh, fats! I fucking love fats. I'm going right for that."
They're on the whole keto diet thing.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like I could have chicken soup, I could have tomato soup, and the cat is immediately like, liquid in bowl, I want.
But watermelon's just like water and sugar and weird watermelon particles.
Yeah, liquid.
But they go crazy, like they just go.
It's just water and melon.
Okay, here's what you're gonna do, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna get a bowl of water, and then you're gonna sip it out, and then your cat, and then the kittens are gonna be like, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it.
Oh, that's a good idea. A little control experiment.
It is impressive how much crap humans can eat that's just poison. That's what we have livers for.
That's our special ability.
Granted, sometimes their livers are like, this thing, it's not poison, but poison is more water soluble.
Oh.
I'm gonna get some cereal.
Okay. You know, everyone, in every setting, humans are like the generic. Maybe that's our special ability. We're not like, hyper aggressive like the Klingons or, logical like the Spocks. But, we just can eat like anything compared to any other species in the galaxy.
I mean, technically, our specialty is we're endurance predators.
Yeah, absolutely.
So like we can handle a lot of damage. Like we can lose an arm and we'll be fine. We can lose a leg and we'll be fine.
Hop, 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 hop. Anyway, chocolate.
Yeah.
Is it? No, it's not even expired. It's even already pre-unwrapped. That's great. Wow, this was just sitting in here.
It's melted?
Quite the find indeed. I half expected it to say what I just said. You're about to offer to the cat, when suddenly you're hit with guilt as you remember something gut-curdling. Chocolate is toxic to cats. Oh my gosh! Oh, I'm so... You resist the urge to vomit at your near mistake. Oh my god.
So you gotta do something about your anxiety there.
Maybe that's what got you into this situation in the first place. You feel so guilty you throw the chocolate bar away into a nearby trash bin like a good citizen. An almost cat killer doesn't deserve chocolate. You go back to the cat, barely able to stand its innocently oblivious expression. Oh my god. It doesn't even know that you almost murdered it. I'm so sorry. I don't even know what to say. I'll hand in my letter of resignation immediately.
You need my badge, and my gun.
My gun and my chocolate bar. You're a horrible person. You know what? You know what? Stay there. I'll be right back. That's right. You leave the alley and return with all this you bought at a nearby grocery shop. It was a bit pricey, but it was the least you could do. The cat eagerly accepts your offering. Oh, it actually eats food, huh? Munchling happily at the fishly after you placed it in the boxly. Oh my god. You want to smile at the sight, but you just feel so awful. Sorry again. The cat seemingly pays you no mind as you slip back out of the alley. Not feeling like you deserve a peaceful day out, you decide to just head back home. Oh my god. Yeah, I think this cat really did damage our psyche. Ugh. Oh no, it's become more powerful. On the way home, you notice more cats than usual watching you from their hiding spots. The fish is flavored by your guilt, so it's acceptable. Yeah, you know what? But you try not to think about it. You can't help but wonder if they know what you'd nearly done. Why would that be the first thing you think of? Why not think like, oh, the other cats want fish?
Because the cat is in your fucking head.
Okay, yeah, true, but you know, yeah, you're right. It's like, no, they want fish too. But it's not like you meant to hurt anyone. Right? You finally reach your apartment building. You're about to unlock the door when you try to do it with the chocolate bar. Oops, where's your key? No, you're stuck outside now. Oh no. Ah. Look at them, they're so cute. You look behind you only to see dozens of cats standing there, looking at you. Did they see you feeding the cat in the alley and thought that you had more food for them? Yeah, see, that was the first thing you should have thought. I'm sorry, I don't have any more food for you. None of them move an inch. You're starting to feel a little unnerved when finally a single cat pushes its way to the front and... Oh, it's held carefully between its teeth is the chocolate bar you'd thrown away earlier. It places the chocolate bar down in front of it before looking back up at you. All the cats look up at you. You can feel their judgment. You feel your sins weighing down heavily on your back. This is like a fucking Twilight Zone episode where some like random cat has like omnipotent psychic powers and can like send you to the cornfield if you upset it.
To the cornfield.
But without the money to buy enough food for all of them, you don't know what to do.
Beg.
Please. You collapse to your knees and bow down low as you start to earnestly beg for their forgiveness. I'm so sorry, I swear. I'd do anything to make it up to all you little kitties, but you're out of options. Suddenly, choke. You feel something stir in your stomach and swim its way up to your... No! Are you going to start vomiting fish for the fucking cats? Closing off your airway as it tries to force its way out of your esophagus. Okay. Oh! It finally succeeds with aid from your helpless gagging. Oh! What the?
Is it your intestines again?
Lying on the ground in front of you is a fish, is a fish. Yes!
It's me!
It's a flopping fish. Oh, it better not be you. I would have burst instantly. It's a flopping fish. You just threw up a living fish. What the hell? The cats come rushing forward, all tearing hungrily at the fish. You're happy to finally be of help, truly. But... You throw up another fish. And another. I called it. And another. Oh. And your stomach hurts. I wonder why. You're getting dizzy. You fall to your knees. Tears and snot are streaming down your face by the time you cough up a final, tiny, bloody fish and collapse forward. Your throat and stomach both burn in a way that feels dangerous. You start to fade out. Despite the pain, you strangely feel a more overwhelming sense of hopeful pride that you've made up for your disgusting actions, that you've been forgiven. This is not how the miracle's supposed to work, Cat Jesus. The sound of happy cats munching away at their fish fills your ears. Then...
There's the chocolate bar.
you feel... I thought it was a mousetrap. You feel something being nudged into your hand. It feels like... it's the bar of chocolate you'd found in your pocket. You smile weakly. You've successfully atoned, but you don't really have the strength to eat your reward. Sadly, the last taste in your mouth as you leave this mortal coil doesn't get to be that chocolate, but raw fish. Fishing for pardon. Well, I don't feel... I probably shouldn't say this, but I feel like I've read something similar on some random story on FA. You know?
I mean, I get it, yeah.
That had weird, like, fetish vibes to it.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Well, what else can we do with the cat? What other horrible things will happen to us?
We gotta take the cat home.
Let's do... what else we got? We got feed cat, play with cat. Meow, meow. Oh, you just want a little attention, don't you? Mind a small spoiler about an ending? No, go ahead. Oh, purr. Oh, the poor thing must be bored sitting on that box all day. You're not sure you're much of an interesting companion, but you're willing to do your best. There's got to be something that can entertain little critter with. But what?
Check pockets.
I'll play with him with some chocolate. You dig into your pockets. You find a small piece of string in the left pocket. Not very helpful. What are you, stupid? Oh, the string's too short. Oh, that's... Ah. In your right pocket is a bar of chocolate. I'm sorry. Oh, hey, it remembers. Not too helpful either right now. The only other thing you've got on you is your phone. You just barely dodged the fish TF and then vor ending? Oh dear.
What? Oh yeah, if you run inside the house, you probably turn into a fish and then get eaten.
Oh yeah. It's not much of anything the cat can play with, but there's something you can do. Ah, glamour filters. Photo montage! Well, that was fun, right? For me. Oh, you enjoyed yourself. With nothing else to do and no intention of taking the cat home, you decide it's probably best to just leave. You don't want the cat to get too attached after all. At least you'll have some memories to take with you. Remember that cat I found? Oh, I shouldn't say that. I've got a photo of a random cat I found that I'm like, oh, she's cute. Okay, I'll see you around, I guess. Good luck. Whatever does cats do. Okay.
That's not what black cats do. They do bad luck, right?
They're voids. They absorb things.
Oh yeah.
You turn it. Whoa!
Did that actually scare you?
You know, I'm not sure. A little A, little B. I don't know if I was acting or not. I honestly don't know. Your phone just got a message. You open it up and it's the cat. Oh? What? It is the cat. Of course it's the cat. Aren't I cute?
Aren't I cootie?
Cootie? It's a picture of a familiar looking cat. Huh?
Hmm?
Cat does look cute. And happier in the picture. But it's not a picture you recognize. What the heck? Did I? You didn't take this picture. You peek over your shoulder at the cat. It's got a little phone. Oh, no, it doesn't. But the cat is simply looking at you. Oh, little guy. It mews sadly as if pleading you to come back.
Hang around and do something
Well,
else.
hey, little buddy, let's hang out. Well, I guess I could stay a while longer. Yeah. Oh, it's going to keep me here forever, isn't it? But now what to do?
Play with the cat with something else.
Oh, that's right. I didn't actually... Yeah, I had other options, right?
Yeah.
But what? Let's look around. Let's find some garbage toys. You search around. But there's really nothing in the alley that looks interesting enough for the cat to play with. So maybe... How about a game? You decide on a game you've known since childhood. Rock, paper, scissors. Red light, green light? You're gonna play red light, green light with a cat? A classic. Teach your cat how to play it might be a bit of a challenge. But you get the feeling the feline's natural hunting instinct will help it along. You walk to the entrance of the alley, the cat meowing at you. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. You exaggerate your movements, covering your eyes with your hands, and turn around. 1, 2, 3. 3. I mean, red light. You spin around. The cat hasn't left the box, tilting its head at you in curious confusion.
Keep playing. You can do it.
You try again. This time you go a bit slower. 1, 2, 3. Red light. When you turn around this time, the cat is out of the box. Hello. The cat freezes under your stare as if it thinks you can't see it if it doesn't move. Oh yeah, I guess cats kind of do that, don't they? Oh, so cute. Oh my, it is actually really cute. Look at this fucking picture. Satisfied that the cat is getting the hang of the game, you turn again, speeding back up. 1, 2, 3. Red light. You turn around. The cat is a few steps away from the box now, peeking out from behind a dumpster.
I used to play that with Briscoe.
I came into this being like, oh, this is stupid. How do you teach a cat red light, green light? But they do it anyway, naturally.
Yeah.
Its eyes trained rather intensely on you.
Oh yeah, no, they get the murder eyes and they wiggle their ass and it's hilarious.
Well, at least it's having fun.
Hold up, I think I can get Briscoe on the microphone here. Hey, buddy. Nope.
Nope. He's not into it. You turn again and feel a sudden chill run down your spine. You feel silly. But you can't help counting just a little faster this time. 1, 2, 3, red light! Whirling around after saying red light, you look at the cat. It's halfway down the alley, closer to you now, but it's as if the perspective of what you're seeing is off somehow. Yeah, it's a panther. Doesn't the cat look a little, bigger? Its pupils are thin slits now. Something's not right. The cat meows at you again, but it sounds much deeper than earlier. It's crouched down, as if poised to lunge forward. Your breath shudders a little as your heart starts to race. Your foot instinctively shifts back. Huh. Meow. Ooh, that's not a kitty anymore. Huh. You freeze immediately. The cat looks impatient. It wants to keep playing, but you gulp and turn around, swiftly counting and turning again as you gasp out. 1, 2, 3, red light! Oh! The ground shakes as you whirl back around. To find yourself staring at a long surface of black fur, you slowly look up, and up, and up. To see a giant shadowy figure leering down from its position hunched over you. Fangs dripping with saliva. Claws crushing into the concrete walls of the alley. Its glowing eyes are unblinking as they look back at you. The cat waiting for your next turn, but it's so close. If you turn around now, you don't want to play anymore. I feel like running's a bad idea. Like, cats are just gonna, chase after anything that's running, right?
I mean, you can quick save and do both.
That seems like cheating.
It's not. It's either you save and then do it, or you click continue and skip through everything and get back here again.
Okay, here's the thing. Like, I've already got a quick save loaded, and it was like the first decision I ever made in the game. What if I'm like, oh, I'm gonna quick save, whoops, and then I hit quick load instead? My fingers were so far away from the mouse buttons, you have no idea.
That's fair. That's fair.
I've learned from many mistakes that quick save and quick load are dangerous tools. So I'm gonna back up. Keeping your eyes trained on the giant looming over you, you take a step back. No, that's cheating! Restore backup.exe?
What?
No.
Gotta do that.
No. That's gonna no. Okay. All right. Yeah. Comedy option. It actually does something and like continues the story here. Super comedy option. It literally wipes the entire game back to its default state. Like I was afraid of doing.
Super duper comedy option. It reverts you back to Windows XP.
There it is.
I'm gonna run.
Aw.
I'm scared. Look, this is the first time I've honestly been scared in this game.
Like, my computer has been threatened. I'm scared.
The integrity of the game has been threatened. You don't even finish turning around before claws grip your torso, digging in and piercing the soft flesh of your stomach with ease. Oh man, this is the second time today I've been disemboweled. As you're lifted into the drooling, gaping jaws above you, you can't help but think that there must have been another way out of this. But pointless regrets are pretty typical for you, aren't they? Fear quitter! You son of a bitch! You fucking... Oh! I cannot believe you fucking got me.
Called the fuck out, my dude.
Fucking. Oh. All right, fine. We're doing it again. We're doing it again. We're doing it again.
Did you just become more evil?
No.
No, like I'm looking at your picture on the screen.
No.
Okay then.
I forget where I am.
You just keep playing.
Okay, back up. And then restore backup.exe.
You don't know the code.
Oh, that's an option. Okay,
okay.
E.
Nope.
B.
Act. Back up.
Yeah.
A. C.
What are you doing? Stop. You'll
break everything. Back up.
The cat stares as you keep eye contact and back up. You step back and back. And as you take one more step out of the alley, go home. Error.
That's fucked up.
Error. That's a lot of errors. The world outside the alley seems to be broken. What exactly did you do? Error found. Really?
Makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Huh. I'm wondering a lot of things. A lot of things.
Probably take the cat home with us.
Yeah, I think that's kind of our only option at this point. Take the cat home! Oh. Well, why not? Right? You barely reach out your arms before the cat eagerly leaps into them and climbs up onto your shoulders. It butts its head into your temple, nuzzling against it. You can't help but smile at the cat's enthusiasm. Oh, let's get you out of here, yeah? On the way home, you briefly consider getting cat food. But that would be a waste of time. Oh yeah, I've already taken it home once, haven't I? After the intro. You shrug at the odd feeling and move on.
Yeah, that's where you got the yarn problem.
So you live in a... it feels weird. It's just a cat. I had to lock at the door and place the place. I was just unexpectedly. Cats are pretty self-sufficient. Just give them some food and a couple of static toys and they're good. Like what? Let's introduce it to the vacuum cleaner. You decide that even if it's your day off, it doesn't mean you should be completely unproductive. You know you have a guest and all, but you really shouldn't put off your chores. Best to get them done while you're in the mood to do so, ADHD brain. So for now, you get dressed, roll up your sleeves, and get to work on cleaning the apartment. Oh, yeah. At least, you try to. You sweep the living room. You have hardwood? That's... Shit, this guy has got it made. You wipe the kitchen counter. Okay, you don't make your bed, but who actually does it anyway? Still, you notice that no matter how much you clean up, you can't get close to the vacuum cleaner. You keep finding more messes than you started. Oh. You peek over at the cat. You suspect it might be the culprit behind this mystery. Oh my god, look at it. I don't care if it's evil. Look at it. But every time you rush in to check on it or catch it in the act, you always find it napping in the living room. You keep cleaning, but the cat, or something, keeps leaving more and more mess in its wake. You keep cleaning, but there's just more mess. Okay, what is mess in this situation? Is it like... Okay, obviously it's not like vomit or like, cat turds or something, but... It's like, what, like, is everything just disorganized? Okay, you know what? I shouldn't ask questions. Maybe it'll be answered.
The cat is knocking things over.
Yeah, the cat knocking things over, or the cat tumbleweeds have appeared.
Cat tumbleweeds. They got little cute mouths and eyes. And okay. More.
No, just balls of shitted fur that roam.
And you finally stop and look. Oh, you're being serious. Like,
yeah.
Okay, yeah. When I vacuum, I just get mostly cat hair, and they're just kind of it's a ball.
Yep.
Okay.
I just have that just with my regular hair. It just shows up.
It shows up. You don't even recognize your home anymore.
See, what he didn't recognize was that he did all of that with the vacuum cleaner. So he's just swinging the vacuum cleaner around and breaking everything.
There's piles of junk everywhere. Do you even own this much stuff? You don't remember ever buying or receiving most of it. The piles tower over you. You feel claustrophobic. The stench of garbage is overwhelming despite your hands feeling raw from all the cleaner fluid you've been using. Your eyes still burn from the bleach. You need some air. You need to get out of here. You hear a crash and see a teacup you're certain you don't own smashed on the floor. You look up and see the cat perched on a teetering pile of china and kitchen appliances. It carefully nudges another teacup from the pile, sending it careening to the ground. But you don't even flinch as it shatters. Instead, you start to chuckle. Suddenly you're laughing. It's so hilarious.
You pull out your phone and start recording. Suddenly, views.
That tear starts running down your face. Yeah. It's like, look at all the shit my cat's doing. Isn't it cute? I knew it was you. You did this, didn't you? You pick up the largest piece of ceramic from the broken teacups. Didn't you? And throw it at the cat. Yeah. The cat dodges by leaping off the pile. Oh, the pile sways. It sways. It's falling onto you. Oh no. It's falling towards you. You can't move. You're buried. The pile fell on top of you. Broken shards of fine china and sharp utensils are piercing your skin. Your organs! Your bones feel loose and limp, crushed under the heavy appliances. Warm, liquid pools under you. With the last of your strength, you listen as the cat pads over to you before laying down and purring sleepily. Yeah. A nap sounds pretty good.
Is there a happy ending?
Once you get through everything, maybe.
That was ending one? Wow. A not so clean getaway. Okay, let's see. Dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba. Take the cat home.
We're walking.
What else can we do alone? Let's watch a movie. You're not tired enough for a nap, but you're too lazy to get started on any of your chores, you fucking loser. So you decide to watch a movie. You get dressed in your favorite pajamas, make some popcorn and a seed amount of butter, and head over to your favorite armchair. But oops, what's there? It's a cat. He's already napping on it. You frown a little in thought. Your couch isn't at the best angle for optimal TV viewing pleasure, and you don't feel like pushing it around or having to put it back later. The only options you have left are to sit on the floor or move the cat and reclaim your throne. Okay, this guy is lazy. Okay. Put him on your lap. I mean, okay, this is demonic cat. Yeah, I know, but hear me out. Just pick up the cat.
I'm hearing you out.
Just pick up the cat, put him on your lap. You square your shoulders.
You pick up the cat and you put him on the headrest part of the higher spot. The cat will love it because it's higher and thus superior.
You know, you're not wrong. Oh, so,
Does Zombie Cat like being tall?
You know, oddly, no.
Oh.
I guess I'm just weird that way.
Yeah.
Sorry, kitty, but that's my spot. You pick up the cat and place it on the floor, you fucking idiot.
Plop.
Meow. It's clearly upset with you. When you try to pet it as an apology, it dodges your hand and scampers away. You shrug and put on a random movie before nestling into your chair. It's some horror film that you love to heckle from beginning to end. Nothing but an endless string of pointless jump scares.
And jump scare.
I swear it said that you love the hecky out of this. I turned heckle to hecky.
I love this heckin' movie. Did the writers not know the meaning of the word subtle? Crash. What was that? Was that the bathroom? The cat must have gotten into the medicine cabinet or knocked something over. Calming your thundering heart with a deep breath, you pause the movie and get up to investigate. Oh, kitty. Whoa! The cat dashes between your legs from the hall. Fleeing the scene only makes you guiltier, you know. You're even more reluctant to see the damage now. You just want to relax and watch your bad horror movie. You go into the bathroom and turn on the light. Just as you thought, all the stuff in your medicine cabinet is scattered on the tiles. That's impressive. You sigh. At least none of it looks broken or damaged. You crouch down to pick everything up. Click. Huh? Did the door just close? Did you bump into it when you crouched down, or? Well, at least the cat can't come in and make more of a mess this way. Lights? Didn't you just replace the bulbs? They weren't faulty, were they? You never remember to hold on to your receipts for situations like these. You doubt you'll be able to get your money back. You stand up. You shake out the pain in your knees from crouching and open your medicine cabinet. For a moment, I thought the cat had gotten a gun and loaded it. Click, click. Carefully, you place everything back where they belong, making sure nothing is missing. Oh, he's got a med pack. I should get a med pack. Wait, that's a real thing.
Wait a second. This game violates the Geneva Convention.
Oh, shit, you're right. It needs to be like something other than a red cross. Oh, my God, you're right. It needs to be an asterisk or green or something.
Yeah.
You close. Ah! You jump back, slamming against the... Huh?
Did that get you?
No, I don't know if you were here earlier. In the scene where you're doing 3, 2, 1 stoplight or red light or whatever with the cat, your phone buzzes, and that, like, I'm still not sure if that legitimately scared me or if it was just like me acting. Like, that was me acting. Like, I've been expecting a jump scare ever since it mentioned it on the TV. You look back at the mirror in the cabinet door to see nothing. Nothing. What the hell? Something was... You know, you saw something just now. You know you did, right?
You should see a reflection of the room you're in.
Yeah, that's pretty spooky. It can be if it's dark. Yeah, definitely. You rushed into the bathroom and slammed the door behind you without looking. Oh, I thought it was locked. That's good. You went to the hall and... No, just like out of my bad horror movie. Hello. No, 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 no. You shield yourself with your arms and... Nothing. Nothing. Again. You peek through your fingers and see... just your usual hallway. You don't feel very good. You need to sit down. Oh, a cat's gonna be in every seat. You carefully make your way back to the dark living room. Trying not to overwhelm your senses any more than you already have. Maybe you should watch something a little more lighthearted. Or just lie down instead. You don't know. It's a little hard to think. You just need to sit down. Stumbling forward, you reach a chair. But... Hello. It's nothing. Does the cat always have pink in its ears? I feel like it doesn't. It's nothing at all.
Hello, person from YouTube. That is new.
Hello. How you doing?
Greetings.
Just the cat sitting back in your chair again, looking up at you curiously. Haha. But it's enough. Your heart lurches so harshly out of a mixture of fear and anticipation that it completely gives out.
Oh.
Your eyes roll up into your skull. You feel yourself falling back. You're dead before you even hit the ground? Nothing happened.
You just like you just got jump scared into a Widowmaker.
It's a cat on a... Okay, you know, whatever.
Ooh.
Ending 4, jump scare ending. Real subtle. Okay, I think we got time for one more of that branch. Oh, shit, this is new.
That's a lot of eyeballs.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I was just so tired of everything. Not you, never you. But I couldn't be the person you deserve. Could never hope to be. You were so amazing, smart, and talented and independent, you shined. But in comparison, damn it. So stupid. So worthless. But when it approached me, it didn't tell me that it wanted me. It needed me. Maybe that's what I wanted all along. Wanting could be so fleeting, but to be needed? There was nothing I wouldn't give to have someone tell me that I mattered to them. That they needed me. You're walking. Right, of course. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out, and you're actually glad that you did. I can't skip through this. This is new. The weather is absolutely perfect today. It's a good sign, right? Maybe your luck is finally starting to turn around. You tentatively allow yourself to feel excited for the possibilities of where you could go or what you could do, maybe even who you could meet. You're so deep in thought that you almost miss it. Am I ready yet? Meow. What was that? Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a lonely alleyway. Sunlight only just manages to reach down in between the tall buildings on either side. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward, the loose gravel and scattered debris on the ground softening your steps. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the warm, almost ethereal light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, there's a cat. Oh, it does have pink ears. How did I never notice that? Huh, guess that should have been obvious.
You were drawn to the eyes.
Yeah, I guess so. It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. It puts its front paws on the edge of the box and looks up at you. Uh-huh. Oh, so cute. You look so familiar, right? Then again, it is a cat. There are many different ways for a standard black cat to look, after all. Oh, this one sure is a cutie. Just look. It's not glaring at you or hissing at you for getting this close like other stray cats have in the past. It's just sitting there patiently, waiting for you to do something. Wonder why I couldn't skip that. Meow. Like what? Let's take a nap. See what happens. You're a little tired from the events of the day. Making life-changing choices, like admitting to the responsibility of caring for another living creature, really wears you out. You could definitely use a nap. You head to your room to get dressed in your pajamas before you decide to grab a glass of water from the kitchen. Make sure to get your fucking cap and honk schnoo candle.
Pajamas. This kid is like 14. I get it now.
Yeah, I don't know where my parents are. All I have is a cat. You head back to your bedroom ready for a much-needed nap. Oh, kitty, yeah, you want to join me? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Only for the cat to race past you through the open door and jump on the middle of the bed.
It is theirs now.
It takes its time eating at the sheets before settling down and closing its eyes. Well, that was fast. You frown thoughtfully. Knowing that your mind's on it, you find yourself really craving a nap in your own bed. There's no way you're settling for sleeping on the couch, certainly not the armchair. Which means that you should sleep next to the cat.
Next to the cat.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Just sleep around it. You shrug.
That's what I do.
Yeah, what's the charm in sharing the bed, right? You both have had a long day after all. You try to carefully avoid jostling the cat as you lay down, but it immediately scoots over and curls up against you anyway.
Oh.
You smile. Sweet dreams. Huh? Oh. You feel like you slept for a long time. Dust coats every surface. You feel a warm weight on your back. But you don't... Oh, that's yourself then. You feel comfortable? You consider getting up. But as soon as the thought enters your head, your mind fills with static and a deep sense of me accidentally pressing the right mouse button. There it comes. All right. Disapproval? Not yet, then? Okay. The cat, jostled by your attempts at movement, needs painfully at your back before settling down again and falling back asleep. You fall back into slumber, too. It's night. You want to get up. Oh my god. Ow. Claws dig into your back like a warning. You're not moving. It's tomorrow then, right?
Cats don't sleep this long.
This one does. It is extra dimensional.
And this cat is asleep when you're asleep, and then as soon as it senses you're about to wake up, then it climbs on you.
It's morning, you'll be late for work. Oh no, this is gonna be like, you aren't able to get to out of bed ever, and then you like slowly wither away.
Yeah.
But the cat doesn't budge. You don't even
Cat
try to
died,
get up this time.
apparently.
You just close your eyes and drift off again, and everything's so comfortable. It's the next day. Since the last several days. Or has it been weeks? Or longer? You're not quite sure. You're hungry. You don't know how long you've been lying down. You feel sore on your back, but also on your stomach, your arms, your face, everywhere. You can't remember your last meal, the last time you drank anything, and you've been sleeping all this time. But you feel exhausted, more tired than you think you've ever felt in your life. It feels like a giant hand is pressing you into the bed. You can't remember the last time you even considered moving. But somehow you know that you need to get back to sleep anyway. Everything will be fine if you just go back to sleep. Huh? You think you're hallucinating when the cat finally stirs. It stretches languidly before hopping off your back. You hear its feet padding through your still open bedroom door, its steps fading down the hall. You don't open your eyes. You don't move. You're afraid you don't remember how. You're afraid that the static will return if you try. But you eventually do try. You try to prop yourself up on your arm. It's thinner than you've ever seen it. Thinner than you think should be possible. Crack! The arm snaps under the weight of your body and crumbles to dust on the bedsheets. It doesn't hurt in the slightest. As if even your nerves have dried up and become as useless as you feel in general.
Oh.
Just how long have you been laying in bed?
Never Rip Van Winkle.
You don't have much time to think about it. Your failed attempt at sitting up sends you tumbling over the side of the bed like a rag doll. Crack! 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 But you think you're probably closer to being a ceramic doll, as your body shatters instantly upon impact with the floor. Your head rolls towards the door, letting you watch as the rest of your body is your strewn body parts crack and crumble and return to broken ruin as your consciousness begins to fade. The cat strolls into view then, poking and prodding at the remains of your brittle limbs. Bad kitty, you try to say. But you think your jaw might have snapped off earlier as well.
Ow.
Almost as if sensing your attention, the cat walks over to you. Well, your head at least. And you watch with your final conscious seconds as it lays down, curling its body around you. It feels warm. Well, maybe another nap wouldn't hurt. Just a cat nap.
That was the worst one.
Yeah, it kind of
I'd say.
was. This feels like an old Goosebumps book, but like cranked up like 1,000%.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, but it's about that time.
It is. Wow, I'm not even halfway through this. Oh, this is way better than I thought it would be. And, you know, I didn't know what to expect. I'm not really a visual novel guy. But yeah, I think it's about time to go.
Yeah, we'll read a brick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to say again, thank you, Rook, for the avatar for this. It added to the ambience. and also for suggesting this in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to go ahead with the bits, Jay?
Yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out tonight. Special thanks to everybody scrolling on the screen. If you'd like to support the channel, consider subscribing or gifting a sub. For a limited time, doing so will get you 3 free months of Apple Plus, or Apple TV, or whatever the hell it's called. I would actually say it's worth it. Apple's put out a lot of really good TV shows, like For All Mankind. And the other one we watched that I don't remember right now. But most of their stuff is 10 out of 10. But whatever. Exclamation tip in chat if you want to bypass Twitch and just send money directly. We have a Throne wish list. Everything goes to support the channel. Nothing tomorrow. I'll be back Thursday with Deadly Premonition. Tell Kubrick we said hi.
Good night, everybody.
Hello, goodbye.